As we speak, millions of Xbox fans and even millions of PlayStation fans are enjoying Black Ops 6.
Just get in the elevator. Get it. Go. Go. Hurry! That's big!
Yes, you can hear the joy, happiness, and basically elation from playing, some good fun games. In the meantime, we have die-hard PlayStation guys are admitting that right now the PlayStation is dry.
There was Concord, which was around for 2 weeks and then disappeared forever and has since been nuked from orbit. There's Ghost of Yote to look forward to. There's that, but I don't know when that's coming out. That's coming out next year. Yeah, as far as being a PlayStation fan this fall, my Xbox is gonna be getting some use. That's for sure.
Damn. I'm sorry.
There's a bunch of awesome stuff coming out. Ryan, can we talk about Flight Simulator? That game looks sick.
Yes. Go ahead, Damon, please.
Xbox, but yeah, take. We've got. I think.
Yes, PlayStation has nothing to look forward to for the remaining of the year, with the exception of Lego Horizon. So you ponies will be loving you guys, Lego. Now, when I say that the PlayStation has nothing to play, even the past executive who should be getting all the latest games beforehand, he has reduced himself to playing Baby Steps Part 2.
To the fuse room.
Yeah,
but
straight ahead.
This guy's in the way. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gonna go around. Oh, stop. I didn't think about going up the stage. I was gonna go around the stage.
I think you can go.
You can do it.
I think you can go.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I'm gonna make it. PlayStation.
On the other hand, we still have some ponies hating. Yes, they are still hating despite the success, the massive success of Black Ops 6.
Soft's attempt to really shift change to make it so everybody is at least tempted to try the Netflix model, I think it's flopped. I predicted about 3 months ago that this would be the lowest selling Call of Duty in the last 10 years.
You sure about that?
I think this game is not going to flop, but I think you're going to see a lot of headlines saying it underperformed. It had the lowest fan base, the lowest concurrent players, the lowest amount of people interested in it.
No, I didn't know that crack cocaine would have had such an effect on this guy. I mean, how could he even reason that a Call of Duty game would have not done well? I mean, the mere fact that this is Black Ops, one of the most popular titles in the Call of Duty franchise, why would he make such a statement? But of course, he's a pony, so he got everything wrong, because not only did Call of Duty Black Ops 6 done well, it did exceptionally well. According to Call of Duty on Twitter, they said, "Thank you for the Call of Duty community for making the launch of Black Ops 6 one for the record books, setting new day one open weekend records. As thank you. Together you made Black Ops 6 the biggest Call of Duty 3-day opening weekend ever. Number 1 total players, number 1 hours played, number 1 total matches." Wow. Not only that, but according to Derek Strickland, the chief editor there at TweetTong, he is saying Microsoft's strategy to include Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on Game Pass aims to boost long-term ecosystem growth at the expense of short-term sales. Despite concerns about Game Pass cannibalizing sales, Black Ops 6 achieved record-breaking engagement and sales spikes on PlayStation and Steam, offsetting potential Xbox losses. Now, this is very important because it seems that Microsoft gamble, or Microsoft bet on this game coming to Game Pass worked. The advertisement was on point, and because of that, they are reaping some major successes here from Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So it's looking good in the hood for Microsoft. On another note, what are we going to talk about today? we are going to talk about something is wrong in the multiverse, because according to the ponies, Sony is the premier place to work. Sony is on top of their game. Sony is the best place to work. I mean, everyone wants to develop game for a Sony platform. Well, then tell me, why is a chief dev leaving a Sony studio and coming to Xbox? According to these ponies, Xbox is dead. So why are these devs migrating from Sony to Microsoft? I mean, these ponies will have to answer that. And we are also going to talk about how, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 are seeing additional success when it comes to the Xbox platform. We'll look at that as well. So you know what? Let's get it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. And before we continue the video, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and of course subscribe. When you do that, you get some of the best Xbox content on YouTube. Of course, we do the Xbox news, the Xbox reviews. We also do we sprinkle a little Nintendo news every now and again. And of course, we give you that sweet Himalayan salt, Sony pony salt. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like and share today. Now let's get back to the video. First up, let's talk about Microsoft investment into ABK. Now we are seeing why it is Microsoft invested so much money into Activision Blizzard, because what Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is doing for Game Pass is doing for their revenues is just astounding. Yes, right now Microsoft is looking or sitting pretty when it comes to their revenue and their engagement on Game Pass and on Xbox as a whole, because for the first time we are seeing that the Xbox community is playing more Call of Duty than the PlayStation platform. Listen to this article here.
A staggering 52% of US Xbox Series X players launched Call of Duty Black Ops 6 the Monday after release, analyst says. Bonkers engagement. Over half of all daily active players on a platform playing one game is bonkers engagement. It looks like Xbox's big bet on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is paying off. One industry analyst has revealed that over half of active Xbox Series X players in the US all played the new FPS on the Monday after launch. According to Circana's player engagement tracker, on October 23, 19% of US active Xbox Series players and 18% of US active PlayStation 5 players launched Call of Duty HQ, Matt Piscatella says on Blue Sky, highlighting how many people were jumping into the COD ecosystem prior to Black Ops 6 launch. On October 28, 52% of active XBS players and 34% of active PS5 players did so. Both were all-time highs for Call of Duty HQ. In other words, among every single person in the US who turned on an Xbox Series console on Monday, over half of them played Call of Duty. Over half of all daily active players on a platform playing one game is bonkers engagement, Piscatella notes. The previous record for this metric was 34% of Xbox Series players, set on August 31, 2024, and 27% of PS5 players, set on September 7. Today, Microsoft announced that Black Ops 6 is the biggest Call of Duty release ever, which you can attribute at least partly to the game's Day 1 debut on Xbox Game Pass. But the company also noted that unit sales on PlayStation and Steam were also up over 60% year-over-year, so clearly there's a whole lot of momentum behind this return to Black Ops even without the boost of a subscription service.
So although these Sony fans were saying that, Call of Duty would do nothing for Game Pass, Call of Duty will do nothing for Xbox ecosystem, we are seeing very clear that the evidence are proving them wrong. Not only is Microsoft winning with Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on Game Pass, but they are doing so in an exceptional way. But I like to think about things a little differently. Everyone is talking about what Call of Duty is doing for Game Pass. Let me just say, Game Pass is doing a lot for Call of Duty, because via Game Pass, we are seeing that Call of Duty is being, exposed to more gamers. Persons who never played a Call of Duty before is experiencing Call of Duty for the first time because they have Game Pass, and now they are downloading this game and playing this game because it's on Game Pass. So this is a all very good thing that Microsoft is doing here. We're seeing what Call of Duty is doing and what Game Pass is doing for Call of Duty. But let me hear what you thought about it in the comment sections below. Next up, let's talk about this bombshell news of PlayStation dev leaving PlayStation and going to Xbox. Now, I was told that Xbox was dead. I was told that, Xbox has nothing good. But the question is, why are Sony devs leaving Sony and going to Xbox if they are dead? Let's listen very carefully and see what this is all about, because we just might be surprised. Listen.
Scoop. PlayStation's Wolverine creative director is now leading Xbox's Perfect Dark. Ratchet & Clank leads now overseeing Wolverine. Two major upcoming first-party video games have gotten big changes at the top. As part of an unusual leadership shuffle, GameFile has learned. Brian Horton, who is publicly named as the creative director of Sony Insomniac's upcoming Marvel's Wolverine PS5 game in 2021, has been off the project since the summer, two sources familiar with the matter told GameFile. The game is now being helmed by creative director Marcus Smith, a representative for Sony Interactive Entertainment has confirmed to GameFile. Mike Daly will serve as Wolverine's new game director. Wolverine's previously announced game director, Cameron Christian, will remain at the studio in a different role, GameFile understands. Smith and Daly are a formidable new duo for Wolverine. They previously held creative director and game director roles, respectively, on Insomniac's acclaimed 2021 PS5 release Ratchet & Clank: Rift Apart. The changes atop the Wolverine development team are the result of creative decisions around the game, the two sources told GameFile. SIE's representative declined to comment on the reason for the role changes on Wolverine. As for Horton, who previously worked as the creative director on another lauded Insomniac game, Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, he has already found a new high-profile gig. He's the new creative director of the Xbox-published Perfect Dark, the highly anticipated first-person shooter that is being co-developed by Microsoft's The Initiative and Embracer-owned Crystal Dynamics. Horton will be bringing his wealth of experience to the upcoming reboot of the classic Secret Agent series, an Xbox representative confirmed to GameFile.
Now this is very interesting. We know the devs at Insomniac, they are big fans of Ninja Theory, they are big fans of Hellblade 2, because they wanted Wolverine to look like Hellblade 2. Normally, a Sony studio don't comment or mention an Xbox studio. So this was very interesting. A year or so back that Insomniac said that about Hellblade 2. But to go as far as saying that to now the lead, one of the lead devs leaving a Sony studio to go to Xbox. Now what I'm wondering is, why would a dev leave a so-called thriving studio like one of Sony studios, Insomnia Games, and go to work for Xbox? It just goes to show that what was happening there while producing Wolverine was taking a toll on this dev. We know that there were reports of there are creative differences between him and another lead, but he decided to go where the grass is literally greener, which is the Xbox platform. Now, tell me this: how would this make the development of Wolverine, would it prosper, would it suffer? We've seen the devs there at Ratchet & Clank would have taken over. What do you think would happen with Wolverine now? Now, the other talking point I'm hearing these ponies using is that Perfect Dark is in trouble. But let me just say that just like any other game, we want the devs at Perfect Dark to take their time producing Perfect Dark. There's enough games to play in the meantime while we wait for Perfect Dark. So it's no rush to play Perfect Dark at this moment. So let me hear what you think about this dev leaving PlayStation, the so-called leader in the industry, to come and work for the best place to make games, for the best place to find new players, which is the Xbox platform. Let me know in the comment sections below what you thought about this. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.